So here we are then, Wrestle DX plus Alpha, riding out and playing games hard. So today we're going to be having a Retro Blast gaming session of some of the Game Boy Color's most precedent wrestling titles, of which actually there's three. There's three that are available over here in the West. So we're going to be playing a selection of them tonight. In fact, we might be playing all of them. First one is WWF Attitude, Game Boy Color. Now, the three games that came out in the Game Boy Color were WWF Betrayal, WWF Attitude, and WWF 2000 Wrestlemania. So we're going to be diving into the 1999 release of Attitude. So start game, training mode, biographies. Let's see who was actually in this game. Stone Cold Steve Austin, of course, The Rock, Mankind, The Undertaker, Trip, Sable, Kane, X-Pac, Road Dogg Jesse James. So basically it's DX the game. Al Snow, Billy Gunn, Edge, Gangrel. Man, that picture looks terrible. Looks like he's been punched in the face. Ken Shamrock, Val Venus. That's a pretty good selection, actually, in fairness. The Big Boss Man, Goldust, Jeff Jarrett, The Godfather, Taka Michinoku. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 wrestlers. Actually, you know what? For a Game Boy Color, that's actually pretty damn decent. I think, let's go with the man of the day. That was Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's going to be a character we're going to run with. Let's make the game run a little bit easier, just because it's just less hassle. Start game. What are we going to go with? Challenge, career mode, King of the Ring versus Tag Team Cage. That, again, for a Game Boy Color, that's not a bad selection match, is it? Tag Team match versus King of the Ring, career mode. What was actually in the console version? Okay, let's just do a couple of singles, actually. Let's go with versus. Versus random superstar, okay. Okay, it's gave me someone random. I'm going to be Road Dogg Jesse James versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. What are the controls? Have we got a crowd? Actually, there's a crowd there. Okay, so what's run? He comes over to me, punches me in the face. Of course, I'm playing this via an emulator on PC. It is a game I do have in my collection. Way back when. I'll tell you what, I was in Game Station back in the day. We were waiting for the console, the PlayStation, and the N64 release of this with my friend Kevin, who obviously co-hosts here at Wrestle DX myself and some friends. Get up. How do you get up? Stop rolling around. And I was like, man, I really want that game, really want the game. It's out in the Game Boy Color first. Get up. So you think for a game with only 2 buttons, you'd think that one of them would be get up. Oh, there we are. Would be get up. That's terrible. So a button on its own doesn't get up. Up and a button rolls. Man, it's not easy as well. Okay, suplex on the outside. Nice. Let's get out here. Let's equal the odds. Come on. Let's take on. Although, have you noticed how the Road Dogg actually looks a lot like Roman Reigns? He looks like a member of the Shield. So how do you get up? So down, roll, button, 2 buttons. I still don't know how to get up. It's a okay. I was still got to scoop stand out again then. No, I can't be rolling around the ring like this. It's not good. Get up, man, get up. It's stuffing a mud hole in you, boy. Well, I've learned how to do the eye poke of doom. It's good. I just got back body drop to the outside, tossed out like crazy. Is it up and a button? I think so. So what is it? So you got just a punch and grab, I think, and I think the select button is climb the turnbuckle and do like Irish whips and so on. Wow. This is not good. I managed to land about one punch, which he has completely recovered from. That's terrible. It wasn't easy, yeah? Mate, that made. Let's say, it's interact special. Alright, okay. Let's just try that again. Let's go with someone who perhaps has got a bit more oomph and power. Let's go with the Taker, and we'll fight like intergender wrestling. That's what we're after. That's what the new generation's all about. So once again, Undertaker looking suspiciously like a member of the Shield. So, okay, so what's he run? I just got nutted by Sable. And I got one count out of it. So I think the special is back on his controller. So he's got a so up and B is that suplex. So down and grapple maybe? Oh, so down and grapple was a is Irish whip. That's good stuff. Nice. All about the intergender wrestling here. Like Lucha Underground. I mean, for a Game Boy card, this is 1999. It's not bad. It's like, it doesn't look terrible. It's reasonably well animated. You've got a crowd that looks like a crowd for a start. Let's just have someone drop on me. Say what is going to school, and we still haven't learned how to stand up yet. 2 count. Alright, come out here, come on. Come out here, come on. You know you want to. I think it's both buttons together. I think I might have nailed that now. That's what Did you powerbomb me? She powerbombed the Undertaker. Two better body drops for your drop, one a leg drop. Just suplex me that side. Same one delivering a thunderous suplex to the Undertaker. So what is actually run? Oh, that was a drop kick of some description. Man, she likes that little scoop slam, doesn't she? Yeah, I think both buttons is get up now. Oh, come on. I don't know how many moves this game's had. If you remember back on the PlayStation and N64, each character really didn't have a big moves list. Is there? There's no moves list. So it's got a haymaker. Wow, she came back there with a thunderous elbow. Get up. Well, this is turning against me the roll around stream, this is. Come on, one more time. I love this NES style sounds. That's just punches. So that's just down and B. Yeah, no. But I guess the moves list wouldn't have been very good with just 2 buttons back in the day, or 3. Come on. Oh, the blues when they're stunned. That was it. Yeah, you can't do much on this. You get out there. I will happily follow you out there and beat you. Oh, did you see that? Just back toss me out the ring. Get up. Still haven't worked out how to run it there. So obviously I'm playing this with a 360 controller, and I've mapped select to be the back button, and obviously A and B to be A and B. She's nutted the Taker. Yeah, I generally thought she was going to out again then. Get up. Get up, Taker. Get up. Come on, Mark. Come on. You're stunned. Come on. You can't be stunned on your debut. Is it going to be a Sable Bomb? I'll just come back with the elbow. Come on, get up. Yeah, so back in the day, I was eager to buy this, actually. Although I'm quite glad I didn't buy this version, because clearly I'm getting my ass kicked today, just as I would have done back in the day on the Game Boy Color. Get up. Hey, both buttons aren't doing it now, you see. It's like, well, the worst matches or matches were end in a tie. So it's going to be a rematch. I just suplexed on the apron. Okay. That's The rake of those eyes. Sprawling haymaker. Back toss to the outside. She's not following. She's waiting for him to come in. He's teasing her. Someone comes in. Leg drop. Get up. And elbow drop. She's stunned. She's laying in the elbows. Shows this is clearly the Undertaker's Achilles heel. Is his lack of understanding of the controls. Come on, stop getting dizzy. For a game that only has 2 buttons, to get up is absolutely irritating. This is not good. Come on, Taker, get up. You gotta beat this woman. The 5-star frog smash from Sable. Come on. Come on, Sable. Come on. Did she actually legally change her name to, like, Sable? Or was that just her WWE character? I thought her name's Rena, of course. It was. It still is. This is not a good game. This is a very limited game. Yeah, that one and AIs did never really try and piss you off. Oh! Just did it again. Oh, she just like back tossed like 3 times over the top rope to the outside. And elbow dropped my head while I'm stood up. She's opened a can of whoop ass. Same as a full-on man beater. Come on, Mark. Come on. Look at the reach on that. That was like a full ring elbow drop. I can see it's like the typical SmackDown crowd there. Most of the chairs are empty. Oh, some offense in there. Finally. Come on. That's it. You got power bombed. You know what? I'm not even going to kick out. If you actually go for a pin now, I'm not going to let. That's fine. You know what? You power bombed me. You power bombed the Undertaker. You got the pin. Man, that was brutal. Can you imagine paying like £35 for that back in the day? And getting your ass absolutely handed to you. Okay, let's swap out the game. Let's load a different. Let's pause that. Let's close that, and we'll reopen Retro Arch again, and we'll head over to another game on the on there. So what should we go with? I think Betrayal was the last title that was released on the Game Boy Color. So we're going to go with WrestleMania 2000. Now this, of course, was produced by Ukes instead, who of course made the legendary No Mercy. I think this was their first game for was Jakks Pacific at GHQ and so on. So I think this was their first attempt at producing a game for the GB Color. Now it'll be interesting to see how this holds up against, say, WrestleMania 2000 like it was back in the day, and the legendary game that it was. So let's see who we have as characters in here, biographies-wise. Austin, of course. How's that music? That's not awful. You can kind of tell who it is. Rock, Ken Shamrock, Val Venus, Jeff, Billy Gunn, X-Pac, Big Show, Trip, Shawn Michaels in here, Taker, Kane, Bossman, Road Dogg, Mankind. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, 15 characters. Not bad, not at all. Let's hit up Steve Austin. Again, we're going to put the game on easy just because we're going to get work. So play mode, sets, time. Okay. Do you want sound effects on? Yes, please. We like sound effects. Now there's a training mode. Do we do that? No. So what game modes do we have? We have the Survivor Series. I tell you what, should we actually hit up the Survivor Series and see if it's a 5-on-5 for a GBA colour? Who knows? Tag team, I guess, this speaks for itself. Championship mode, I guess, is going to be like 10 guys in a row. Gauntlet is probably 1 versus 4 with limited sight life bar. Let's go with the Survivor Series match. I'm curious to see how it's going to play. Let's go as the Dream Team. Let's go with Austin, Rock, and can Austin and the McMahon be on the same team at this time? You never know. Let's go Mankind versus, I guess it makes sense to be against DX. So that's where's Shawn Michaels. That makes sense. Pretty pumpy. So Steve Austin versus X-Pac. Oh dear. I think someone clearly has been eating the wrong kind of food. I never expected Steve Austin to be blue. It's Smurf Championship Wrestling. Can't quite tell who's who. Getting punched in the back by X-Pac. That was pretty brutal, actually. That was like a face away, like, pile driver. He dropped to his knees. DDT, nice. It's Smurf Championship Wrestling. It's Steve Austin versus X-Pac. And the Survivor Series, but I guess it's going to be a series of like a team battle system, right? It's going to be like, I guess you can fight all 3. So they actually have the special bar, you know, from obviously from WrestleMania 2000. Was that Austin with the big boot? Was he channeling his inner Hogan? So I guess it's just is it walk into them to grapple? Yeah, it is. Stomp. So what's the select button doing? Is it a taunt or something? Well, at least we have a full crowd today. That pile driver actually looks pretty brutal. You know, it's actually, the moves actually have a bit of weight to them. That is actually quite surprising. So obviously we had a DDT, which basically is a direction in A. We had down in A, which was that pile driver. That does look pretty brutal. You know, just a submission system in there. Suplex. Oh, you know what? This series is not bad actually. That's a decent selection of moves. You know what? I'm actually quite impressed with the amount of moves on this. Even if they do look like Smurfs. Now, I kind of wonder, obviously, on the N64, you had to grapple them and then flick the analog stick to hit them special. Now, I see that special bar must be that one next to that life bar at the top. how you charge that. Let's press the select button. So start is definitely pause. Can't we get it to Irish Whip though? Let's put your moves down. Wrestling style. Let's see if we can go out to style over. Let's hit start. No. Sorry. Let's hit select there. No, can't get the ropes. You know, single leg crab, you know, that's an Austin trademark, you know, that's of this deal. Actually, yeah, I'm not in control of that, actually. Am I the one on the floor? Yes. So, I would assume, there is an assumption, having not read the manual, that it's going to be both buttons when I grapple them, or maybe press the select button. You know what, they don't necessarily look like Smurfs. What they actually look like, do you ever play Double Dragon? And you come to that first boss. Like that overbound muscular kind of guy kicks your ass. What does the select button do in this game? Because that keeps flipping back down again. I definitely hit a stunner in this game. It's not going to have a stunner, right? Try both buttons together. Okay, maybe that's the Irish one. Oh no, it was that me. That's probably me actually. Okay, he tossed me over the top rope. At least I can get up this time. Well, now it's like the fight of the transparent green ghosts. Yeah, the joy of emulation is fun. So, like, the guy on the left, right, he looks suspiciously like Donkey Kong wearing a pair of, like, green trunks. It's like Donkey Kong versus the Hulk. Oh, he's groggy. So, I'm gonna pick him up, maybe. Get on, get on. They've done that. That bar looks full, you know. That. Stunner! Right, so actually what you do, you go to a grapple, you hit your select button for your stunner. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. So I guess there's at least a bit of a fighting chance when it comes to the moves list. Let's let this pile driver on. Get a few stomps in there. Whack this guy in the face. And a pin. So Hulk Hogan goes over Bigfoot. Oh yeah, just Survivor Series, didn't I? Let's see the colour palette of this match. Tripp and Austin. This match shouldn't have last as long this time. So Austin, the guy with a purple underwear, purple legs rather, and the pink underwear. Oh, I see Irish one. Okay. Big boot. Tribute to Hogan. Giant Bubba. Okay. Oh, it's special already. Stunner right into a submission. You know, I think comparing the two games that we've just been playing, this is a much better game if they do it like Smurfs. Or in this case, like a pair of like Hulks. So I wonder what all the blue bars represent. Is that your life, your spirit? So yeah, they only had 4 grapples, but you know what? It's not a bad selection compared to what was in like Attitude, which was dire. He's going to get the pedigree, isn't he? No, tripped. The stomps in there. So I wonder if, like, hitting my select button early actually it wasn't torn or something. That is a nice drop suplex. It does have some weight to it. A trip with a leg drop. So yeah, okay. Big boot. Let's get him up. No, I want to get him up. Oh, I missed out that stunner. Right, did you see this guy? Get him down. Now, I wonder if I can only climb the top rope. Oh no, I can. Wow, that went spectacularly wrong, didn't it? That appears to be a nice working combination there. Okay, and one more time. Top rope. No, okay, another button. No, both buttons. No. Austin lady and mud stops in there, knee drops. Oh, yeah, she does actually have a pickup. Kind of that vicious power driver again, that I never saw him do. Okay. So, is that select button like a taunt? No. It's interesting. I thought I would have expected the that special bar to flash to indicate that, you know, that special's ready. So Tripp's got that pile driver as well. Slaps a couple of leg drops in there for good measure. See, that doesn't seem to, whether that be A or B, that appears to be the same move whichever direction you go with, whether that's left or right. So that appears to probably be a uniform move for everybody. Up appears to be a suplex. Get him up, get him up, get him up again. Get him up again. Pick him up, pick him up. That animation of that stunner isn't bad, you know. Can I get a third in there? Yeah. So how do you actually pin? Okay, I think that was down big. He took like 3 stunners. Okay, what colour palette have we got today? Steve Austin versus Shawn Michaels. He's gonna have Mike Tyson in his corner. Oh man, I was expecting some kind of like funky new colour. Oh, but remember, the colour scheme changed when I went out in the ring. What if I can get him to push me out the ring? No. What if I hold the direction maybe in a button? Can I go that way? No. So it's not select. Oh, actually, Austin hasn't recovered any health yet. Let's land the SmackDown punches. So what button would you think it'd be? A, B, I've tried select. Start goes to... I mean, actually, I quite fancy seeing like a sweet chin music, you know? Maybe I can intentionally lose this and see what happens. I mean, shall we see what the Rock looks like? Go on, Trip, just hit, go on, pin me and I'll let you have it. He's almost got his special. Let's see if we let him have it. Oh, because the animation, you know, for what, 1999 isn't terrible. No, you're not going to have it unless you hit me with... Oh. Okay. Here comes the Rock. Now, what colour will the Rock be, considering he's Samoan? Well, he looks like Elvis, but the Hulk. So there goes Rocky Maivia with the... That's a good point. Was he still Rocky Maivia in 2000? Let's see what his moves are. I mean, he generally feels... You know what? Maybe every character has the same moveset. Oops. Never wondered about special fashion. I got it! I got the wrong button! Off the bat! Get up, get up, get up! No, he just slapped me on my head. Come on, come back. The giant Bubba impression. It's down in B. No, it's just a punch this time. Right in B, that's the Irish whip yet. So how do I run? Is it forward, forward? This is thunderous clothesline and Shawn Michaels there. No sling blades at this time of year. I'm down, down. But I got that special one, so let's get a full grapple. Now it looked like I could pick it up from the legs. Oh, yeah, I've seen it. Rock bottom. Can we get another one in? Get up, get up, get up, get up! Oh. Did you have to go and ruin it? Come on. Let's just summon down there. Let's get. And down on both buttons. Down and B, no. Down and B got them up. Well, that's a bit inconvenient. Is it both of them together? Okay, let's try again. Yeah, I think I was praising the moveset quite early. It appeared to be every character appears to be the same. Like, you know, just look at actually how you pin. So down and B appears to just be a slam. Okay, that's just down and A. Well, the green-coloured Rock goes on to take Survivor Series in a 3-on-3 match. So we take the win there. Austin Rock and Mankind, who didn't need to be tagged in. You know what? It's not awful. As a quick blast. It's like a training move. Will it actually tell me what moves are what? Let's go with Jeff Jarrett versus Ken Shamrock. Is there actually going to be a description of moves, perhaps? Okay, is there going to be... It looks... Yeah, they're kind of the same moves. In all fairness, that kind of is the kind of gear that Jeff Jarrett will probably wear as well. Now, I think his finish is going to be from behind, isn't it? We'll go for a grapple, hit this back button. No, yeah, his finish is going to be from behind. That's going to get them up. Let's punch. Oh, I lost it. So can we work out? Oh, so actually you got to hold the D button. Well, you know what? I think that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Let's head out to another game on the old list then. Let's skip out of that. And we go with WWF Betrayal. And the reason I've left WWF Betrayal to the end, because I'm aware it's not strictly speaking a wrestling game. It's more of a scrolling beat-em-up. Camera is explicitly disabled. Ooh, funky. So this is a little bit different. I'm aware this is a bit of a scrolling beat-em-up-y kind of wrestling game. So I did leave this one towards the end. Way forward technologies. How's the sound? You know what? That screenshot is pretty cool. Let's go to continue. Password. Oh, so you can actually just carry on the story. Okay, let's go with new game then. So who can I be? I can be Trip, The Rock, Stone Cold, or The Taker. Let's go with a DX this time. Let's go with Triple H. Oh man, that was really animated. It looks like Triple. Edge. Really has Austin on the ropes. We may have ourselves a new heavyweight champion. That bin just comes in from nowhere. The Rock says that Triple H should know his role. Austin, I know how to play the game. That's great. Trip's like, what the hell? I get to beat up referees. Man's pissed. Stephanie's been kidnapped. That's your wife. What? Who took it? Rocky and the Undertaker stole my wife. First he takes the belt, then my wife. Rocky's mad, Mr. McMahon. Hurry. Save Stephanie. I'll make sure you get a new title shot. Some jumper with a pipe. Okay. This is being referees in the head with pipes. It's like CZW, not WE. I mean, he looks quite well animated. Let's just beat these jobbers down. Who is this? Is that Joey Ryan? Greatest stick wrestler in the world, Joey Ryan? Yeah. Is that like Punch Kicks pedigree? So where? Okay. Can I go up this way? No. We get some. Okay. So yes, just punch and kick. What's back? Let's start. Let's just pause it. Speaking of this really overweight referee. Pedigree, of course. Unfortunately, no, it doesn't appear to be any other moves. Is it not even a running move? That is disappointing, actually. Oh, okay, you gotta run and you can hold the A button for a drop kick of sorts. I'm stunned. That is a one-frame kick. Being like a red-headed stepchild. Yeah, get a pipe back. This is be a baseball. Not a baseball, but what does he have here? It's sledgehammer, of course. Level 2, parking garage. The garage. Just run past me. So, what is going on? I just power on like and power drive with the construction guy. Alright, so actually as I get a hit, it like powers up them 5 little bars there. And as I get the fire, yeah, let's taser. I feel pedigree of the guy. Okay. Run. Come on, it's stuck in animation. Here goes the big boss man with a taser. I just suspect I could probably fall as well, right? The obligatory lift from Streets of Rage. There's a box there. Can you pick the box up? Yeah, looks like it. There was suspicion of it. The fuck is that? Dude, okay. WCW, like 1999 when Chris Jericho had Ralphus, and then Norman Smiley had him. That is Ralphus. No. What is it? Wrench that guy. Well, he's down. Ah, they're back at the start. No, I tell you what, it's been fun. Actually, no. But seeing Ralphus, that made it worthwhile. Ralphus here in WrestleMania 2000. Right, this is Kristian. I'm signing off for Wrestle DX Alpha. So this was the Nintendo Game Boy Color Wrestling Library Archive released over here. So that was WWF Betrayal, which we're just playing now. WrestleMania 2000, and going back towards that, it was WWF Attitude. Attitude I thought was terrible. I couldn't even get any offense going on there. Do you remember that match with Sable when she just battered the Undertaker? Couldn't get anything going. But the last one was pretty decent. I thought WrestleMania 2000 actually wasn't a terrible game. I guess from the Environment emulator, of course, it messes around with some of the colours as things always do. Wasn't awful. Characters a bit limited, but back in 1999, I guess, you know, when you only have 3 kilobytes of space or whatever it is, not awful. I mean, you probably would have tired from it very quickly, but there was enough variety of moves to actually get at least some semblance of a match, and there was a variety of match types that were in there. And obviously Betrayal is something quite different, more of a scroll and beat 'em up. Unfortunately, you clearly only have 2 moves, but the ability to run around and pedigree people is pretty awesome. But so this has been Wrestle DX Alpha. We're playing Game Boy Color games, and I'll see you next time. Whatever that might be. Very soon, I hope.